What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video with your boy Dior Leek, or is it Leek Dior? You know what I'm saying? But today I'm back for another reaction, and today we're gonna be reacting to 4 dead after Trump supporters ransacked Congress. As y'all can see by the title, what we're reacting to today. Now go ahead and like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the video, because this is gonna be a juicy video. Y'all already know what's going on in the world right now, so you know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy. It just don't seem real to me that they really got inside the building. Like, but I ain't finna talk too much. I'm gonna talk throughout the video and pause, and I want y'all to like see what I be thinking and stuff. I'm gonna talk to y'all about it. But let's go ahead and get into the video, cause this is crazy. Let me start a new. Oh, I already got it. Thought I had to start screen recording again. But y'all finna see this shit crazy. I haven't watched this yet, but I did watch the other video when they was showing the footage of what was going on outside the building. So we're finna see what they cooking up, man. Go ahead and like the video if you're new. Subscribe if you're new too.
Good morning, welcome to Breakfast with Naga Manchetti and Charlie State.
Our headlines today. Death, violence,
This shit don't make no
chaos
sense.
In Washington, D.C. 4 people die as President Trump supporters storm America's Capitol building.
They literally forcing their way in. Like, look, y'all. They literally forcing their way in, and they gotta enforce keeping them out. Like, this shit should not be taking this far. It really shouldn't be taking this far.
Trying to stop U.S. lawmakers approving the results of the presidential election.
It's not protest. It's insurrection.
Amid widespread condemnation.
Look at this. This don't even seem real.
From Washington with the developments and reactions
y'all see this?
Politicians and witnesses.
Family doctors begin offering the new Oxford AstraZeneca COVID vaccine as part of the biggest program of its kind in
Like, when I first watched the other video where they were showing the footage at Congress, it's just like, it ain't seem too real. Of course it's real, but it's just like this shit really happening. Like, this shit is really happening right now.
The last-minute decision not to fully reopen primaries means most meals have been given away or thrown out. I'll look at what can be done and the impact on suppliers.
And good morning. Manchester City are heading back to Wembley. They're through to the 4th League Cup final.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
City rivals, Manchester United.
Cause this shit don't make no sense at all.
We've got a band of rain, sleet and snow moving out of southern Scotland and Northern Ireland into northern England and Northern
I really didn't want to react to this, but we're gonna react to it today because popping is new. You know what I'm saying? I'm up editing and uploading, okay.
Details in about 10 minutes. Good morning. It's Thursday.
I just feel like all this shit should not be going on. Trump lost, Biden won, and just leave it at that.
Congress had been meeting to approve the results of the U.S. presidential election.
Donald Trump's supporters stormed the U.S. Congress building. 1 woman was shot and 3 other people had what are described as medical emergencies.
More than 50 people were arrested and 14 police officers were injured.
Let's go straight to a Washington
Y'all hear this?
Do
y'all hear this? Hope y'all got y'all ears. Hope y'all got y'all ears working and shit this morning.
But this began with a protest and then a number of people storming the building. Tell us more.
Yeah, I was actually standing at this very spot, Charlie, doing a live on air when we saw policemen coming in, and they said that we needed to move and shelter away from where we were. We were moved into a tunnel. Wasn't quite clear what was going on, but then we heard that the Capitol building had been breached. This happened shortly after Donald Trump had given a speech in which he encouraged his supporters to come up from just outside the White House, up the road.
I just want to say this. And I'm not gonna pause it no more. I'm just sitting here trying to process what's really sitting here going on. Like, all these Trump supporters really sitting down here protesting, climbing the fucking wall, barging, breaching the fucking building, getting all the way inside. Like, how the hell did they get inside? You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? How do they get inside? That's what I'm trying to get. How do they get inside?
here to
How did they allow them to get inside?
and essentially make their protests heard. And they certainly did that.
Now I was scrolling on Instagram, y'all, and I seen a video like where they was beating the Trump supporters' ass.
We saw tear gas employed, having to be employed
tear gas.
in the Capitol buildings. This is the seat of democracy in America.
Look at them just rushing in.
Jumping on the platforms on the floor of Congress there. A demonstrator that broke into Nancy Pelosi, that is the Democratic leader of the House of Representatives, putting his feet on her table, taking pictures there, people smashing windows, incredibly scary scenes really to watch. We, by that time, had moved to a cafeteria where we were being kept along with some other people.
Yeah, 2021, everybody, we all got to do better, man.
And you could hear audible gasps.
We have to do better in 2021.
Scenes that were happening outside the building. You know, we were watching them on TV as they were.
A lot of shit got to change this year.
As the hours ticked by.
How people gonna say they want to come into 2021? You know what I'm saying? Like being positive, new person, new them, new everything, but they doing shit like this.
And amongst the images that we're seeing this morning,
yeah, I see. I ain't making this up. It's right here.
Within the chamber,
it's right here. Raw footage for y'all.
Guns being drawn, presumably by the police inside as the protesters are coming into the.
If you ain't subscribed, subscribe right now. I'll wait. You do it yet? Did you subscribe yet? If you did it, say yes, Khalid, I subscribed in the comments. If you already subscribed to my channel, just go ahead and say I'm already subscribed in the comments. You better drop a comment. I don't care who you is, where you from. Just drop a comment, no cap. But let's get back to the video. I'm just talking shit. But subscribe for real.
People abseiling, climbing down the inside of the chamber.
Yeah, I mean, there is quite a striking photo of two security officers holding guns, trying to stop people breaking into the chambers, breaking onto the floor. A couple of the women that I was speaking to when we were watching what was happening from inside the cafeteria actually work on the floor of the house.
Like they should have got the blasting.
Not even allowed to touch those
blasting the ass that came in.
And really quite hurt, actually, by the level of disrespect, they said, for
just look at this shit, man.
Seat of democracy in the United States. I spoke to somebody else who works for a member of the House of Representatives.
Putting people's lives in danger over some bullshit.
And he accused Donald Trump of really attacking the democracy of his country.
Oh, that's another thing too. Donald Trump sat here and told these people like, yo, y'all go ahead, get down there, protest, do this and that, raise hell. He telling these people to do all this violent shit. But they want him as president and shit like that. Like he literally told these people he gonna be down there with them, even though he was lying. But he just said this to get in their heads so they can go do that. He trying to like manipulate them to do shit, and they don't even know it. They all brainwashed. You see what I'm saying? But hey, people not smart. Especially if you think Trump. If you want Trump, you definitely not smart. Y'all gotta do better.
Took cover, but then take us through the events that unfolded later, because the process has carried on.
Yeah, it was really interesting hearing the reactions to what was happening. At first, Donald Trump put out some quite defiant tweets that were then taken down by Twitter. We then had this very stern address from Joe Biden, the president-elect, saying that this was really an attack on everything that is American, essentially. But you also then started to have Republicans, so everybody from former President George W. Bush to...
I need to watch all of this.
Pence and allies like Mike Pompeo saying that what had happened was...
Yeah, y'all need to watch all of this for sure, and don't skip through the video.
Happened at all. So you had this moment when Nancy Pelosi, she leads the Democrats in the House, and again, other Republicans said, look, we are going to get this job done. The demonstrators, or the protesters, rioters as they really were, had tried to stop us doing our job, and we're not going to have it. Mitch McConnell, who is the lead senator for the Republicans, called the protesters unhinged and said that they had tried to essentially subvert democracy, and he wasn't going to have it. And the response that they have had is to continue with the job in hand. So they have continued with the process. They are determined to finish the certification process this evening. There have been a couple
this
of
shit
objections
crazy.
forward, only one that we've seen them break and discuss, that had the requisite support for that in both chambers.
Let me get a thumbnail real quick.
Just on one agency at the moment, AP, that senators have decided not to uphold that objection. So it obviously doesn't hold.
Got a thumbnail, no cap.
Libby, you mentioned the comments by Donald Trump.
But yeah, it's early as fuck in the morning. I know I ain't posted in some days, well, about a week. So I woke up first thing this morning and read to like a few vids. So I got y'all.
But has there been any other statement from the president?
Nothing really. I mean, the video that there was a video that was taped in the White House, I think it was, where he said that he finally told his protesters to go home, but also kind of said.
Yeah, after the fact, why would you tell them to go there in the first place? Then want to call them off.
Incorrect claims that there is no evidence of about this being a fraudulent election, and kind of implying that his the protesters or his supporters were put.
See, this one of the main reasons I didn't want to react to this, because I know it was gonna make me mad in a whole lot of ways, but I don't care. It's just dumb to me that like Trump would tell me to do that. Like, you just gotta think. Like I said, anybody that want Trump to stay, like, you gotta be a clown. You gotta be goofy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way around it.
That is something that has been pretty strongly rebutted by his own party. I mean, the Republicans' own chief of communications saying that this is domestic terrorism, what happened. So it's difficult to...
It was another video I was watching on this. It was a Mexican Trump supporter. He was like, yeah, I'm a Mexican Trump supporter, yeah. I'm like, dude, do you know he don't care about you? Like...
Now, Boris Johnson has joined politicians from around the world by condemning the
these people, they delusional. These people delusional as fuck.
In a tweet, the Prime Minister
You can't pay attention to these
peaceful
people.
and orderly transfer of power. Labour leader Keir Starmer described the violent protests
Look at him,
as
going
a
crazy.
direct attack on democracy. Scotland's First Minister Nicola Sturgeon called the event...
I would have been releasing a hella tear gas on that ass.
Time now is 9 minutes.
Show theirs.
The Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine
Show you, teach you.
General practice in England for the first time today.
So far, all the jabs have been administered in hospitals. Well, now the programme is due to be expanded to hundreds of community-based sites.
You see what I'm saying? I hope this showed y'all something today. Cause it's crazy.
Already more than 1 million people have received their first vaccinations against the coronavirus, but the target of reaching 13 million of the most vulnerable by mid-February is going to be tough to hit. Unlike the Pfizer vaccine, which needs to be stored at ultra-low temperatures, the Oxford jab can be kept in regular fridges that every GP surgery has.
Stop.
It's also much easier
Stop.
to move, so
I'm talking to my dog.
for use in care homes and for those who can't leave the house. GPs say they're ready to start administering the jab, despite some frustrations over
My dog chilling. She was asleep while I was filming, or here chilling by my legs and
Why
shit.
has there been this hold up? Why are some practices getting it and others, like mine, not being given the vaccine? Why doesn't someone tell us what is going on?
Exactly.
In England, 7 big vaccination centres are opening. Over the next week, jabs will become available in more than 200 GP surgeries and hospitals, as well as through a pilot scheme involving local pharmacies. Amid the grim news of rising infections, the pressures on hospitals and a growing death toll, this is another ray of hope for the coming months.
Get down.
Dominic Hughes, BBC News.
The weekly Clap for Carers, which began during the first lockdown, is to return tonight under a new name of Clap for Heroes.
It's aimed at recognising carers, teachers, homeschooling parents and all frontline workers.
Alright, we're gonna cut it right here. That's about the end of the vid. But y'all see this, 4 dead people dying over this bullshit. Like, I got nothing else to really say about this, because I mean, the proof is in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard that one before, right? The proof is in the pudding, man. So I ain't got too much to say. We're gonna wrap this video up, no cap. I hope y'all like learn something quick, and I hope y'all watch this all the way through without skipping, because y'all needed to see this. So you know what I'm saying? We out. I love y'all. Make sure you like the video, subscribe if you new, and we out. Posting more vids coming, no cap. I love y'all.
Bitch, I'm not gon' feel like I walk on water. I'm talking your bitch, and he like I'm a toilet. Walk with the Glock on the fuck or a bar. Boy, out with his heavy place talking.